First off, I have to take some allergy medicine because my eyes, I read I haven't had any lash extensions in forever, so yeah. I'm about to board my flight. I'm on the way to Kansas City for this conference. Never been to Kansas City, so yeah. I'll record once we land and get there. That's my page. Just landed in Kansas City, Missouri. The show me state. Missouri needs to show me something because it's looking real gloomy out. But it's supposed to be real nice tomorrow. This airport really nice. I really be thinking like Detroit's the only people that have like one of the best airports. And other places I've been, the airports is not as nice, but this airport is very cute. Cute. Oh, Kansas City, please. Please. So, I had to get ready in the bathroom at the hotel because my room is not ready yet. Even though I requested an early check-in. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my outfit. I'm re-rocking this. I wore this to the Pistons career fair. They said elevated business casual. So instead of my kitten heels, I wore these flats. But yeah, whole outfit is Zara. We're just gonna keep it very simple. Just simple with a little Hillary Banks to the outfit. So yeah. Hey y'all, okay, so we just wrapped up our first day at the summit, y'all. It was so great. Met so many people. We're about to go out to eat to a barbecue place. I think Kansas is known for barbecue and I had no clue. But yeah, and I won bingo and I got me a book. Show y'all my book. It's one of the speakers on the keynote speaker for today. So very great information, very great connection. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the barbecue place or wherever we're going when we get there.
And the colleagues unit.
These are my friends. Okay, girls, say your name, say where you're from.
I'm Marlon, I am from DC.
Period.
I'm Monica, I am from Houston.
Period, Aisha. Yeah, so I'll show y'all everybody else, our other friends that we met. Y'all wanna be on my vlog? Just say hi and say, Justin.
Hello.
Justin, you wanna be on my vlog?
What am I doing?
My vlog on YouTube. Just say hi and where y'all from. Y'all name it where y'all from.
Colorado. Elijah, Philadelphia.
Period. Alright, so that's it. We'll see you guys later when we go out to eat.
If you could describe the first day of the players in one word. Whenever you're ready. Your nails are so pretty.
Wait. I need 2 seconds to wait. Do I say like a player needs or something was blah, 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 or just say the word?
However you want to do it. Some people answered like an essay question,
Okay.
and some people didn't. Yeah.
Day 1 was informative.
Yes.
Ready? Okay, I would say day 1 was what word you say? What word?
Purpose-filled.
Okay. Okay, we're here at the barbecue place. That'd be the word. I got a BC powder if you want that. Oh, well, you already took something, so.
Yeah, it was 500 milligrams. I'm just waiting on it.
Okay, we're gonna try this. Oh, we should do a cheers. Okay, y'all, I think it's, so we had a barbecue place, Jack Stack, highly recommended. I think it's so cool that me and all the girls here are from somewhere different. We got DC, Houston, LA, and New York.
There's no better barbecue.
So yeah, when the food comes out, I'll show y'all what this is like, and then we're gonna see how good it is, because they say they known for barbecue, so we gonna see. Okay, so I got these, what are these called? Shoulder tips? What are they called? Tips? Are they tips? I don't know. A little beef tip, little beans. She said all of this stuff is very good. Let's try these fries.
Yeah, give me some fucking burnt ends.
Burnt in. Burnt in.
Yeah.
Friends, anything else I can get for you right now?
Alright. Let's try. We got it. Let's try it rated 1 through 10. Okay, it's giving very tender.
No, it's definitely tender.
I love a tender.
Not meat, mashed potatoes. Good.
Beef.
Try this shit.
She told me don't get pork or sausage. Yeah. I was gonna get the lamb, but she said it's very salty. And so I was like, I don't want salty. It's really good.
That brisket kind of dry. Oh.
There you go. You're from down south, so you probably a little bit more of a harsher critic.
I am. Brisket ain't supposed to be dry.
See, I'm not even a barbecue girl, so.
What do you like it? It's hard to peel off. And it's too large. But it's good with the potato.
Ooh, the baked potato looks delicious. That's like, maybe I should
They
have
do.
that.
Man, I gotta try these beans.
I'm ready to lay down.
You just started.
Already.
No, I was ready to lay down when we got here.
But now I'm like,
I was really ready to lay down 3 hours.
you good?
I'm not crazy about the beans. They cool, but they okay. Okay, y'all. So I just got to my room because when I got here, the room was not ready, and I had to leave my luggage at the front and stuff. So we just got back from eating, and now I'm in the room. I'm gonna just show y'all the room real quick. He said it was gonna be either 2 double beds or a queen. I wish it would have been a queen or king, whatever. And y'all, so I ain't got no view for real, but this is the hotel that I thought I was staying in. Like y'all see, that's right there, Marriott. I had to come on this little skywalk to come on the old part of the hotel. Like, I want to stay in the new part of the hotel. Why would y'all put me over here? So let me just show y'all. It's not that bad, but like, come on now. Okay, so this is the bathroom. You know, nothing crazy. Whatever. This is the little closet area. And here is the room. And I just showed y'all the view. But yeah, so I'm about to take a nap. The next thing is not until later tonight. They have like a thing going on here at the hotel, like where we can go, you know, do meet and greet with people. Not even meet and greet, but just socialize and stuff. So that's from 9:30 to midnight. So we're gonna go to that. Tomorrow we have a mixer after our full day, and that's from 7 to 9, but I'm gonna try to find us somewhere to go out, me and the girls that I just, you know, made friends with. So we're gonna try to find us somewhere to go out tomorrow after the mixer. That can be, the mixer can basically be like our pregame. So yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm about to take a nap. What time is it? It's 7:20. Oh, fucking ready. Is it really? It's 7:20. I ain't got no time. But I'm gonna take a nap. I'm probably not gonna get up until like 9. I'm probably not gonna get up till 9:30. I don't like to go places as soon as it starts. I'm probably gonna get there at like 10. Probably. So yeah, I'll let y'all know how the mixer go. Okay, this is today's outfit. Pants is from Fashion Nova. Got on my Sambas. This bodysuit is from Aritzia. So yeah, real chill vibe. This is kind of the vibe a lot of people was on yesterday. Nobody was really like super dressed up. Just took out my rollers. I'm running a little bit behind, so I'm about to go. About to walk out the door. And I'm gonna come back and elaborate a little bit more about everything that this conference is about, because I don't even think I even told y'all what I'm here for, why, what's going on. So yeah, I'm just trying to get the content, but we'll talk today. So I just haven't had no time. And also we didn't even go, me or none of the girls went to the thing last night. We were all so exhausted. I had just got in on my flight, so I knew I was gonna be tired, but like every time I kept waking up, I was just like, oh no, I'm still sleepy. They put something in that barbecue, like melatonin or something. I don't know, but I'm running late. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. This is so cute. They have everything in here, even a Quick toothbrush. I use Quick. They have Legos, all type of stuff. Like this every place needs this.
Whatever it was that you didn't get the job or get the opportunity, you haven't gotten it yet. This is what I'm talking about. And so, real quick, I want you to take 30 seconds, make yourself a little T-chart, favorite part of your player development job and the least favorite part, or what you think it will be.
It's probably cold though. Hey guys, so we just finished our first half of the day, and then we eating lunch right now. We have barbecue again. So for dinner or whatever tonight, I am not eating no barbecue. I'm tired of the barbecue. I'm not even a barbecue girl. So yeah, but sessions are going really great. Connections are being made. Yeah, so I told y'all I would get my lashes. What's going on here? But yeah, we'll get into everything I learned later, takeaways, all that stuff. So yeah, bye.
I have a friend, she in college, she took Yoruba, but she's American, and her Yoruba teacher would do assignments, and your grades are based off of like activities. He'd be like, oh, go try out jollof rice and tell me how it was. Go tell me what good morning is in Yoruba. That's the assignment. So I feel like that's a great idea to go off of. Like, you know, if you've come across a player that's from somewhere, you could go learn a saying that, you know, is from their culture. Because my player engagement personnel last year, he tried to learn greetings, and then, you know, that was very welcoming, you know, just the attempt to, you know, he butchered it for sure. Like, just, you know, just the attempt to try and like tell me good morning in my language, it, you know, open the door. So if you come across someone from a different culture, you have a player in your circle that's from somewhere else, you know, try their food, learn their language, you know, something, show up with a hat that's from their culture, like just little actions, like little drops make the ocean. So, you know, just something like that.
I love that little drop makes ocean. I mean, that's not actually the ocean. Keep on.
No, I think it all starts with caring, like actually caring. If you care, you'll find a way, and then things are just gonna, you know, you'll think about what can I do, but I think if you don't care, you know, even if you make activities, it's gonna be weird and forced and actually not.
It's not a transaction, right? It's
exactly.
being a human, it's humanity, right?
Exactly, and we can feel that, you know. And I think that's the most important thing. If you care, you know, things are gonna work out, and we feel that. And even, like you said in the beginning, you know, there's, you know, we're gonna make mistakes, so maybe it could get awkward, but I do think, like, conflicts are good. We know how to manage, you know. A weird space can bring us to, not a weird space, sorry, a weird moment can bring us really close, you know. And so for me, it's caring, you know, it's asking and having those conversations, because from that, we can go from there and then branch out to whatever activity we can do, but it's, you know, and with that, it's, you know, I think Casey has done a great job, and we take a lot of pride on bringing people, you know, we say good people, and you know, it's about that. It's like, you know, if you're part of the Casey Current, it's family at that point, you know, it's the people you see the most in a day, so.
And you have a connection to Ed. So Ed, think about that. How many athletes outside of your own, but now here, I have maybe 100 or so underneath me, right? How many do you have underneath you?
About 150.
That's 200, 250. How many underneath you?
65.
60. Okay, that's too much math for me. But we're all we're all separate. That doesn't include people that you know internationally, and they're not even here right now, right? And so it didn't get to be as grand as we wanted. But we have a book full of thank you notes that we want to give you to show you how much we do truly appreciate and care and value you. You are incredible, as he likes to say. You are truly incredible. And so we wanted to give you this book of thank you notes. This is just a small token to show you like that we're so grateful for you. So I know everybody did not get to sign it yet, so if you didn't, it'll be in the corner somewhere. You can sign it and write your thank you note in there because we do really value Ed and everything that he's done for us. And so this is just our small way of saying it.
Aww. I drank and had most of this drink. Drinks are so good. And so cute in here.
Because like a teacher's not their job.
Okay, peace sign. How they put the bill in here is so cute. Love it. Let's see what this bill is. $26. Oh, hell no.
Even if it takes up, you can just not have a heart. You just can't. You just can't.
Ask and you shall receive, honey. So they moved my room. And I'm on the newer side of the hotel. Y'all look, I can see my old room from here. This is where they had me staying at, like right here somewhere. And one of them little, it wasn't no corner. If it was a corner, I might have stuck it out. But it was like one of them or whatever. Only thing, this view is terrible. But it's okay because I'm just gonna look at this side of the place. These windows are so cute. Y'all should see them from the outside. But yeah. What else? So you can see the little Ferris wheel that I just recorded over there. But yeah, not cute, but it's okay. We have a king, and look how big this room is. This room huge. I got me a little couch area. And yeah, the bathroom is updated. All this is the same, but the shower is updated, honey. I don't have no curtain, no shower thing. So yeah, I'm about to hurry up and get ready because the mixer is from 7 to 9 and it's like 7:30, but I just got to this room. So, and we had went out for drinks at the bar. So, but I'm about to hurry up, get ready. I'm about to jump in the shower super quick. And yeah. I need you and I miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Any time will pass me by. As you know, I'd run 1,000 miles to see you tonight. So we left where we was at, and the whole group, we are going to the next spot. First off, okay, still kind of blurry because of the light. Y'all, why would I wear this fine, fire-ass choker top in fucking Missouri? Fucking Missouri. What is wrong? I'm running this back. I don't care.
You got it? You didn't bring your camera?
No, because I don't like to carry it when I'm out. But why would I wear this cute-ass choker top in Missouri? I don't know.
Missouri.
I should have saved it. Last day in Kansas City. Y'all, I went out last night. We went to like a whole bunch of bars and I just was not feeling the vibe. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put my earrings in. I was like, where is like the R&B, hip hop, like where is the black music at? Because I was just not a good angle. Whatever. I was not feeling it. I was like, you know, this cool and all, but I'm not drunk. I'm not, you know. I need to be around my people. And so I found me a club. And it was a cool little vibe. But yeah, last day here. We're about to go to the I can't remember, Negro Baseball Museum. National Negro Baseball Museum, I think. And Jillian always makes fun of how I say the word museum because she said that's wrong. I guess it's supposed to be museum. No, I say museum. The museum. That sounds right to me. So yeah. So I'm just packing everything up because I'm not gonna be coming back to this room, going straight from the summit to the airport, honey. So I'm gonna leave my bags at the front desk. Packing and just a carry-on, it stresses me out sometimes because baby, I be needing fits and options, and I can't always fit all this shit in a carry-on, especially if I don't know the vibes. Like I didn't know the vibes yesterday for the mixer, or how it would be if we went out, like if we was going to a club or a bar. Basically, it's my 1-year vlog anniversary because this day, or like around this time last year, was my first vlog when we did Baybay pedal bike bar, and today is Baybay birthday. So happy birthday, Baybay. Her birthday and that vlog set the tone for all the other vlogs. Just kind of showed my life with my friends and how we are basically like a family, and we have so much fun, as y'all can probably see over this last year. So I'm about to hurry up, the girls are waiting on me, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated, show y'all the museum when we get there. And yeah, oh, fit check, let's do the fit check. Okay, the lighting not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So I got this, let's see, I got this one-piece outfit from Fashion Nova, of course, because I need to just order all this stuff like on the fly. I wanted a different color, but they didn't have my size, so I just like, let's just do this color. I never really wear this color, but I like red on me. I just put the Sambas on. I was gonna put my other little flat shoes on, but it didn't look right. It was black and it just looked so dark. And pants, Fashion Nova been fooling with pants that are long enough for my long ass legs. Like I got a little extra, like I'm, you know, I love that for me. So yep, okay, I'm about to go. Talking too much, late. Whatever, the curls is holding up, honey. And we're gonna talk about my hair another day, but yeah. So at the Negro Leagues base, so I could not get this right, like what the name of this place was. I was like the Black Negro baseball. Oh shoot, we fucking late.
Wanted to look like his white teammate, decided that he would put on a wig, a fake red beard, and would strike out 51 hitters in 3 games. And the House of David would win the $7,500 prize money, and you could rest assured that old Saxon got a large percentage of it.
So cute. Period, Detroit. Detroit in a building.
The first thing you see is the field. But here, it is called the Field of Legends. And again, naturally, I invite. I think it's one of the most iconic displays in any museum, anywhere in the world. So what we hoped would happen was that our guests would come in, peer through this old chicken wire backstop, see this incredible display, and we hope it gives you that vibe that, oh, I can't wait to get out on the field, walk amongst the statues, take my pictures with the statues. playing in an old ballpark.
Everybody got dressed to the nines to go to the ball game. Not like today when people just start to go into regular leagues. Think of league games, especially the big ones, were the event of the week. I know that's right.
They were willing to endure whatever social adversity confronted them as they traveled the highways and byways of this country just to play baseball. Their passion would not only change our sport, but more importantly, it would change this country for the better. And so well, here at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, we make the rather bold assertion that Jackie's breaking of the color barrier wasn't just a part of the civil rights movement, that it was actually the beginning of the civil rights movement. See, this is 1947. This is well before those more noted civil rights occurrences. This is before Brown versus the Board of Education. This is before Rosa Parks' refusal to move to the back of the bus. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., as my friend Buck O'Neill would so eloquently say, was merely a sophomore at Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, when Jackie signed his contract to play in the Dodgers organization. And of course, our very own President Harry S. Truman, going right up the road from where we are now, Independence, Missouri, would not integrate the armed forces until a year after Jackie. So for all intents and purposes, this is what started the ball of social progress rolling in our country. Checked all three boxes. He had been a great pitcher himself in the early era of black baseball, prior to the formation of the Negro League. As a matter of fact, he is credited with having invented what we now know to be the screwball. Back then it was called a fadeaway, that would become the driving force for social change in this country. Again, as made people nationally in 1923, no. His brother, Ed Bolden, formed a rival league known as the Eastern Color League. Right behind you, that photograph is from the very first Negro Leagues World Series held in 1924 between the Kansas City Monarchs and the Hilldale Club based out of Darby, Pennsylvania, and Joe Louis. Or at that time, the fastest man in the world, Jesse Owens. Although Jesse Owens would never race the legendary Negro Leaguer Cool Papa Bell. Flat out refused to race Cool Papa Bell. Jesse Owens would race horses around the bases, but never Cool Papa Bell. Here's the great orchestra leader Lionel Hampton. There's Hamp again, surrounded by members of the Kansas City Monarchs. Hampton loved the Monarchs, so much so that Buck O'Neill would put Hamp in a Monarch uniform, and he'd sit on the bench and serve as an honorary coach. That's the beautiful Lena Horne, shown throwing out the first pitch at a game. The legendary jazz artist Cab Calloway had his own semi-pro black baseball team. So did Louis Armstrong, Satchmo. As a matter of fact, Satchmo's first love was baseball. He wanted to be a professional baseball player. He just happened to be a better trumpeter. So he chose the right path. And one of my fondest memories of many amazing memories that I've had at this museum, I had the opportunity to walk the late, great General Colin Powell through this museum. Now you have to understand, he's the general. There's a statue about him. Very dignified, very distinguished. Almost an air of regalness when you were in his presence. Until we got to this photograph. And when we got to this photograph, he wasn't the general anymore. He had been reduced to a kid. And he looks at the picture and he looks at me and he says, Bob, my daddy played for Louis Armstrong semi-pro team. The Armstrong Secret Nine, based out of Nards, as they would say. Interestingly enough, all the jazz musicians wanted to be baseball players. All the baseball players
wanted to be jazz musicians.
And it has not changed. All the rest get cleaned up, come back to 18th Mile, and meet in a nightclub called the Subway. Well, it was called the Subway because it was actually beneath the street level. And so once they all get to the nightclub, sitting around the table, sipping on
NT, you made this.
when the kid walks mentioned earlier, the Negro Leagues didn't care what color you were. All they cared was, can you play? And if you can play, you can play. 2 future Hall of Famers on this Philadelphia Royal Giant team, the great Raleigh Biz Mackey, who would teach a young Roy Campanella how to catch. Campy comes to a team in the Negro Leagues called the Baltimore Elite Giants. Now it's spelled elite, but it's pronounced Elite. Yeah, you make those Negro Leaguers mad if you call them the Elite Giants. They were the Elite Giants. And Roy Campanella joins the Elites, believe it or not, when he was 15 years old. Can you imagine a 15-year-old kid catching professionally in baseball?
NT, you made this? NT, you made this?
But as I tell my kids, when your breakout role, you play an icon in Jackie Robinson, and then you go on to play icons such as Thurgood Marshall and James Brown, to the point that you become an icon as a real-life African-American superhero like that. You certainly left us a tremendous body of work, but we lost him way too soon. We spent 2 incredible days hanging out with Chadwick. And I got a chance to take him on a tour of the museum. He was so great to my team. He signed stuff, took pictures. Such a tremendously gracious young man. This Jackie Robinson jersey was worn and flown in outer space by astronaut Terry Vert, and this Yankee pinstripe belonged to Hall of Fame closer Mariano Rivera, the last to ever wear 42 as a regular number. And I'm waiting on Ken Griffey Jr. to send me his jersey, because it was Junior's idea for what is now the day when all the players wear 42. That was his idea. He went to Commissioner Bud Selig. The number had been retired. He went to Commissioner Bud Selig and said, can I wear number 42 to honor Jackie on April 15th? The commissioner went to the Robinson family and got their blessing. They thought it was wonderful. And the commissioner said, not only will you wear it, everyone will wear it.
We didn't know what to expect coming here. We thought we might look like the guys going to the retirement tax center. That was the next building over. Thank goodness we walked in here though. But we really feel like we were embraced as much as we could be. And we really feel like we're being, brought into a family. That's what you all are, is you take care of people. And that's what family does.
Yeah.
So Ed, can you come on over, man?
I want to say something about Ed for a second while he comes up here. I met Ed, I connected with him on LinkedIn probably over a year ago. I was still prosecuting cases as a federal prosecutor, and I had this really weird, crazy idea of starting a business. Very crazy, right? And part of the business would be devoted to player development. And Ed was the central guy that I knew, from looking online at player development, and I connected with him, and he agreed to talk to me on the phone, and we had a nice phone conversation, and I thought he was going to tell me, dude, you're crazy. But he didn't.
Like your wife did.
Right? But he didn't tell me that. He was very encouraging. And I'm always inspired by people who are passionate about what they do, and more importantly, passionate about the people that they do it with. One of the things that I love to tell players when I've coached them in the past, when I coach football, is I say, don't love something that can't love you back. The game is not going to love you back. Football will chew you up and spit you out at some point, right? It's great to be passionate about it. It's an important thing. But what you need to do is love the people that you do it with. So one of the things I've seen this week is a guy who not only is passionate about the mission, but loves the people he does it with. And we sat over there and watched the whole group get together and talk about the last day and everything, and his passion and his love for people and their love for him just shone through to us. So we wanted to, at Neff Strategies Consulting Group, we wanted to give Ed a token of our...
Let's go!
Y'all get a little closer.
Yeah.
Hold the jersey together. Awesome. 1, 2, 3.
I think so sick.
Actually, could we flip the jersey?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Love it. Awesome.
Got my book. This is Ed, guys.
What up, y'all?
Ed is the one who put this amazing event together. We truly appreciate you.
Appreciate you for being here.
Of course.
Hello, my name is Erin McDowell. I'm the Director of Recruiting at South Alabama for football. My question is, how do you continue your education? Like staying up to date with the tools, education, and knowledge that you need to pass on to your athletes?
It's a good question. I think everybody's professional development needs to be their personal responsibility. Yep. You should not expect any logo, brand. Everybody's professional development needs to be your personal responsibility. The day you start expecting your employer to care about your professional development is the day you've done. Because they want you to be just where you are. Right? Everybody, everybody's not here for your upliftment. They need you to do this job. So whether that's reading books, whether that's listening to podcasts, again, your village should also be teaching you. Like, you should have people in your life, again, like, don't do what you do so they can tell you what's actually happening in the real world. Like, my mom is telling me about stuff that's happening because I don't have time to watch the news. Right? Like, unless it's about, the world is just too crazy. But like, I don't have to have, like, that's just too much. So you need people that are telling you and keeping you informed, but also read. Like, I read fiction. Like, that's something that's a big thing for me, is I read fiction, and just from like growing my vocabulary, like I've learned more. Like, I have a note in my phone that's like words. Like, as I'm reading a fiction book, like I pull that, like I add the word, because it's like, oh, I don't have to read a self-help book or a professional development book to learn. Like, a form of escapism, and just this conversation, listening to different podcasts, like, because now that's a conversation. I can now help educate my players on other things. Most of our conversations have nothing to do with football. Like that, like, I'm not a coach. Like, we can talk about life. Are you having a struggle with your coach or your, like, whatever that is, we can navigate those things. But like, we're just doing life. Like, let's talk life. Like, what's going on in your life? Like, I know what's going on in football. Like, so I think just staying human, staying present, but also like, this is my first time doing this life too, so I need to be out in the streets too. I need to see what's going on outside, what's in the restaurant in Detroit, like what's going on, like, so it's being a person of your environment as well too, like be in the community, like meet people, be exposed, like life is your teacher. But being here is a big thing too, right? So it's also like what you, just like it is in work, like where the money goes is like what's prioritized. So right, how you budget and how you spend is what's priority. So y'all prioritize being here, right? So that's good, but you can learn from many things. So it's a mixture of those things. It's conversations, it's podcasts, it's TV, it's books, it's the world.
That's the other piece, is like, the people that you're connecting with, are they going to recommend you for certain roles and positions? It's not just, you can't just want to be in the space. Like, what value do you bring, and have you shown and demonstrated continuously over time that you belong and that you should be in the space, that you're going to do good work to honor that?
Yeah, do you want to be known or do you want to be in the space? Because that's two different things.
All right, we're at the airport, left the summit. I literally felt like the spring break I went to Miami and had to go straight from the club, from Live to the airport, because the club didn't close till what, like 4, 5, 6? I can't remember. My flight was at like 6. Yeah, we're at the airport. So yeah, we just left, went to the hotel, got our stuff, and came straight here. And the TSA was quick. It wasn't a really long line. It's a line now, but yeah, about to get some food because I ain't really ate nothing for real. And heading back to Detroit. Kansas City, this was fun. Oh my gosh, I have my Kansas City Chiefs colors. Not playing, but I have fun. When I get to my gate, I'll talk more in depth about everything that happened this weekend and stuff after I get some food because I'm hungry as fuck. So I'll be right back as soon as I get to the gate. So I just got back to the city, straight off the plane. Baybay's birthday, excuse me. Baybay's birthday. So about to go to Corktown Tap House and see them. I just saw them while I was driving up and they was all cheering and happy, so I'm gonna record them when I walk in and get their reaction. Hopefully they're still pumped up and excited.
Family, let's do that.
What the hell is y'all showing? Hi. Birthday girl number 2. Yeah. So, in honor of Baybay's birthday, this is the 1-year anniversary of my vlog. Welcome back, everyone. Cheers to Baybay's birthday weekend for kicking off the vlog. Cheers to the girls weekend. Cheers, bitch. Hey guys, so I'm back from the conference. I never ended that vlog because I kept telling y'all I was gonna tell y'all, like, you know, kind of like what happened, like what I learned, like how everything went. Talking in the car is just kind of my thing, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this video while I'm in the car, because trying to sit down and set some stuff up just don't work for me, because I just always be on the move. So the conference was amazing. It was my first time in Kansas City, never been there, never really had a reason to go there, so I was kind of happy. You know, that's kind of another place. I have a goal to visit every state in the United States. So Missouri is checked off my list now. I probably would have went to St. Louis, Missouri for something maybe in the future, or I probably still will, but Kansas City never really was something, like a city that I had my eye on to be like, oh, I gotta go visit Kansas City. So yeah, everybody kept saying like, oh, barbecue is their thing in Kansas City, and I'm not a crazy barbecue person, but I did have some burnt ends, which I just call them like rib tips or whatever, but they were really good. We went to a place called Jack Stack Barbecue, and Jordy, her husband Evan, is from Kansas City, so I hit them up like, hey, where can I go to, you know, hang out and get barbecue and stuff like that. So we went there. I met a few ladies on the trip, and they're on the vlog, but we kind of stuck together the whole weekend. So Monica was from Houston, Chelsea, New York, Weberlin, DC, Lucy, LA, Like, we all were all from different places. So you got Detroit, DC, Houston, New York, LA. Like, we're all from all over. So it was like cool, like, you know, to basically meet people that, you know, have similar interests and stuff, and we kind of connected and stuck together the whole weekend to make sure, you know, we had a good time. And I believe this was all of our first time in Kansas City, so that was like another layer to it. And I really feel like, you know, connecting with them, like, these are people that, you know, I probably will cross paths with for, you know, multiple times throughout my journey and career in sports and athletics and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, it's good to have people that you know and that can also, like, you know, help you get to the next level and stuff like that. It was like very genuine. And y'all, I say that a million times, like, genuine connections are everything to me. And I really felt like it was a genuine connection between me and those ladies. And like, even now, we still be texting each other. We done all been back. It's been like a week since the trip, and you know, people are sending me positions and sending me this, and just kind of like, we all are not selfish with sharing our knowledge about the field that we're all in. And that was one of the points from the conference. I took that was like one of my keynotes that I was like, oh, I like that. Like, basically, like, you sharing your knowledge and stuff does not take away your unique ability to do something. Like, just because you are putting other people on, you still that girl regardless. So, and I've never been the type to gatekeep you know, information about stuff that I know about and that other people are curious about. Like, if I know, I don't mind sharing it with people, because I'm still gonna do me, and I'm gonna do stuff, you know, do it to the best of my ability regardless of what you want to do with the information. So that was that. So meeting that group of people was great, but also I just met so many other people, and like, even the speakers, like the panelists were amazing. The questions that they asked in the panels were really beneficial, because I am, if y'all didn't know, let's rewind. If y'all didn't know, I went on this journey of finding my purpose, figuring out what I wanted to do long term after I stopped working at Harper Ray. Like, after Granny passed, I had this whole little revelation, like, I need to find my purpose. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And like, even when me and Jillian had the conversation about me potentially leaving Harper Ray, like, even she had mentioned, like, I could see you being like an executive assistant, or like, you know, if you want to work in sports, like, I could see you doing that. Like, and so it kind of got the wheels turning of like, what do I want to do? And because I worked for Michigan State football when I was in undergrad, I was like, okay, I've been in this industry before, like, let me tap back into it and just see. And then, you know, I was also trying to figure out, like, if I wanted to go into the music world and do like artist management, or be like be an A&R, which I still have some aspirations of doing those things, but just probably later on in life. But we got to the point where I went back to school, or decided I was going back to school, and I saw that they had an MBA, and you can do sports and entertainment management. So I was like, okay, perfect. Like, this kind of encompasses both sides, if I wanted to go the entertainment route or if I wanted to go the sports route. So I was like, I'm gonna just do this. And as I went along my journey, I started meeting people. I started telling people what I was doing. Like, hey, I'm kind of not, I don't want to say starting over, but I kind of am trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And this is the path I'm taking. And people along the way have like helped me out, help me figure out what it is that I want to do. And that's how we got to me wanting to pursue player development and engagement. I had no clue what that was or what the specific title was for something like that. But one of my friends that works at the Pistons, Jordan, he kind of gave me the idea, like, you know, you should try to shadow people to figure out what you want to do. And so he kind of told me, like, well, just give me an idea of what you want to do, and I'll try to help you out with that. Like, see who I can connect you with so you can get a better idea of what the job will be. And so I hit him up. I told him, like, I kind of did some research, and I gave him like 3 things, like, you know, marketing and stuff, because that's what I'm doing with Wayne State now. And then I was like, social media management, or, you know, player development and engagement. That popped up as one of the things. More so about, you know, making an impact in people's lives and stuff like that. But that was that. So he ends up setting me up with a call with the director of player engagement at the Pistons, and we had we ended up knowing a lot of mutual people, and so we just had a long conversation about kind of like what his days look like, whether they're in the in-season, off-season, practice days. And I was like, I can do this job. And like a part of the job was kind of like in pro, it's kind of like people who you know, kind of like, oh, like you have to have connections for stuff to, you know, get some of these things done to make sure, you know, things are going smoothly for the players. And I'm like, I know everybody, like, you know, and it's easy for me to make connections with people too. So I was like, this kind of is aligning. And I feel like I have said this before, but as far as my purpose, I have always, and my mama have always said, like, Benda, you were sent here to help me. Like, you are a person that like helps people out. Like, you add value to everybody. Like, you know, you kind of, you make people's lives easier because you are such a resource and stuff. And then my friends have always told me I'm a human encyclopedia. Like, if you need to know something, you need to know where to get your hair done, you need to know, hey, what type of product should I be using for this? Like, for whatever reason, I just know a lot of random facts, and I just know a lot of places to go to for stuff and a lot of people. So I'm kind of like everybody's resource. So me being very passionate about helping people and bettering people, like, just, I love to see everybody win. Like, I want everybody to get to the next level and stuff like that. And then me being a human encyclopedia, and then I also just like look back at my work and the mark like that I have made with Harper Ray, and kind of like, you know, the impact that I have had on the company. And I know that, and you know, Jillian never fails to give me my flowers for helping her build the brand to where it is today. Like, we really came together and figured it out, and you know, it's kind of like I made sure to help her wherever she needed to make this company successful, basically. So it's like putting all those things together, I'm like, yeah, player development engagement is what I want to do. Like, I want to help these guys. Like, a lot of them, they're coming from, you know, low-income families, one-parent households, parents in prison. You just never know. Like, and then you have some athletes now that come from a two-parent household, and their parent might be a former player or whatever the case is, but it looks different for everybody, and you just have to know how to assist them throughout their journeys of what's next for their life. And the facts of the matter is, everybody is not going pro. So what are you doing once life on court or life on the field is over with? And that's what I want to help with. And it was something else that I was gonna say, I forgot. But all in all, this is what I was gonna say, the conference really kind of helped me understand even more in depth about what player development and engagement is. And I have recently connected with Jessica Gray. She just got a promotion, but she's now senior director of player engagement for the Detroit Lions. And I joined Black Sports Professionals of Detroit the Detroit chapter. And so, like, I say all this to say, I've been putting in the work. Like, I've been putting in the work to figure out what I want to do with my life, and also chasing my dreams. But also, I feel like it's all in alignment. Like, and I keep saying, like, if it's easy, it's for me. Because, like, I didn't think I was gonna get accepted into grad school. I did. I wasn't looking for the internship with Wayne State Athletics, but it kind of fell in my lap because of who I knew. And then it's kind of like me figuring out, like, player development and engagement, like, where I fit in with that. Like, I really been putting forth the effort to figure this out, and it kind of just has all been flowing so easily for me. So going to this conference, I feel like was in alignment with my purpose and what I'm supposed to do. And that word kept coming up at the conference so many times, like, this is purpose work. Like, this is like, everything is in alignment. Like, these opportunities don't come to everybody. Like, you literally have to just be ready. Like, do the work, and when it's time, be ready for what God is calling you to do. And that was another thing I really loved about the conference. It was very, I'm not gonna say faith-based, but everybody in that room was like, oh, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Okay? And I was like, totally agree. I'm a Jesus warrior as well. So I just really loved the vibe of the conference. It gave me more confirmation, like, this is the path I'm supposed to be on. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gaining so much insight. I'm meeting so many people. Everybody is, like, excited. Like, these people don't know me. They just met me. They're so excited for my journey, and, like, you know. So I was just like, wow, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But it was a lot of takeaways and quotes and stuff that I, you know, really stuck with me. And like one of them was like, one of the keynote speakers was like, they don't put championship rings on smooth hands. And I was like, like how you be in church when the pastor say something good, you be like, like for real. That's how I was feeling, because I'm like, you gotta put in the work. Ain't nothing about to just be handed to you. You have to work for what you want. Like if this is what you want to do, you gonna have to put some effort behind it. And that's like what I've been doing. And even with my work at Wayne State, I have reached out to ask, like, hey, I see we have a lack of a player development and engagement person. I see that we have a lack in NIL presence on campus. Like, I have put in the time and effort to meet with these people who can help me start doing the work. And so now, I guess it's kind of like a little announcement, but I am going to be doing the player development and engagement stuff for women's and men's basketball. And I'm so excited about that, because I see so much potential in these players. And like, I just really like, I know that if they have more support and stuff, it could take our program and stuff to the next level. And then also with the NIL stuff, it's more so like an education thing. And I learned a lot at the conference, kind of just like a lot of people don't know the logistics and the facts about NIL. And if they had more education about it, or somebody kind of helping them with these things, it would make it a little bit easier, or it will make it better for them, because they have the support and the understanding for these decisions. Like you know, these kids are getting really big contracts now. And like, even with the House versus NCAA thing passing, that's about to like really change college sports. And so it's just a lot. But I say all this to say, going to that conference with really solidified like what I want to do in my life. And collegiate sports is something I really want to get into and stay in that space for a while. And a lot of people at the conference were saying like, we all started at the collegiate level, and being in college sports really taught us everything that we know. Like when the pros called, you're not getting like 3-4 weeks of training on how to do this job. Like, no, most of all these people learn how to do these things from their positions that they had while they were working in college athletics. And so it just kind of like, you know, opened my mind. Like, yes, working in the pros will be great, but you have to think about it. It's only 32 teams in the NFL. Like, you know, like it's very limited opportunities for this space. And not saying like it can never happen for me or nothing like that, but I do feel like I need to pour into where I'm at, because I see there is a need for these things. Like, I know I can make a difference here, so why not start where I'm already at, rather than trying to chase, you know, the next big thing. And that was another quote that they said, like, be present where you are, stewardship where you are. Stop trying to chase the next big thing, or don't chase the logo, which is like so true. Because like, I had an interview with the Detroit Pistons and stuff like that, and I was kind of like bummed when I didn't get it. But then I also was like, they said this as well, like, and I've heard this just in general, like, rejection sometimes is protection. Like, that might not have been the position I needed to be in that moment. Like, it's a reason why I didn't get that position and stuff like that. And not to say like, oh, I'll never work for the Pistons or they'll never hire me, but in this season of my life, at the point I'm at, that just is not for me right now. Doesn't mean that it won't be in the future. And it's like, I, you know, interview for a coordinator position. The next time the Pistons reach out to me, it might be for a director position, you know? So it's kind of like everything happens for a reason. And I'm just kind of like grateful that I can feel like God working in my decisions. Like, I'm confident in the decisions that I've been making, because I feel like this is him doing this for me. Like, these opportunities, like even me figuring out the money and stuff to go to that conference, like, it's like everything was just aligned. And it'd be scaring me sometimes, because it'd be like, oh my gosh, like, it's no way that this is not God speaking to me or telling me like this is what I should be doing. So I know this is a long thing, but I had to update y'all about this conference, because it really just made a difference. And I can't wait to go to the one next year. And we all wrote like a thank you note to Ed Jones, is who put together this whole conference. And in my thank you in the notebook that we gave him at the end, I was like, can't wait to come to the next player development summit. Like, maybe I'll be a speaker at one of these the next time, because you just never know. So much changes in a year. I can't wait to see where I'm at in a year. And this all just brings it together that this is the reason why I named my vlog Bossing Up with Boss Ben, because this whole purpose of me vlogging was because I was on a journey to finding my purpose and figuring out my life and seeing what is next for Tabinda. So I'm so happy that I did this and that I went to this conference and that I made connections and I gained all this valuable information, and I just can't wait to see like how I am going to use it and what's next for me. So thanks for watching all of this if you just watched this. But I wanted to record more, but I was like, I want to really be engaged. I want to keep pulling my camera out. Like, you know, I recorded as much as I could, but I definitely want to start documenting more of this journey. And this is why this portion of my vlog is going to be called Sideline Stories. This will be like the me and my like sports journey and career. Like, this Sideline Stories will be for that, like showing y'all this whole journey of me working in sports and stuff like that. So that's all. I just wanted to close out this vlog because I knew I never gave y'all a full detailed recap of the trip. But yeah, overall, definitely a great experience. Glad I went, and yeah. So that's that. I will catch y'all later. I actually just left a basketball camp at the school, and you know, I just wanted to go show my support for the boys because I'm gonna be working with them soon, and you know, they need to start seeing me. Well, they will start seeing me around way more often, but I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the basketball camp, see if I can help out in any way and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll catch up again later. I don't know when I'm actually, you know what, I'm gonna put this vlog out very soon because I'm catching up on vlogs. I'm like about to upload like 5 back to back. So yeah, so thanks for watching. If y'all have questions or if it's like stuff that y'all want me to show more about on my journey of breaking into working in sports once again, let me know in the comments. But yeah, follow me on LinkedIn. I know I do love LinkedIn now because that's how I be like learning about this type of stuff, like these conferences and stuff. That's how I found out about this conference. But yes, so thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I hate to be that YouTuber, but please subscribe, please like, please comment, share it if you like. But yeah, so I will talk to y'all later.